Good evening, and thanks for checking out our Saturday evening Eyewitness News webcast. I'm Haley Bianco. We have new details tonight about a fatal fire that broke out in Dalton. A Lackawanna County fundraiser pushed people to the edge. Dozens of people rappelled down Scranton's tallest building. A total eclipse of the sun will occur on August 21st, and if you're not careful, you could damage your vision. While some folks were fighting for bargains this holiday shopping weekend, others were just fighting. We're talking about a night of boxing to benefit kids. Dozens of kids and adults laced up their boxing gloves Saturday night in Bloomsburg. While the event was about the competition, the mission behind it goes much deeper than that. Santa certainly knows how to make an entrance, but it's usually on a sleigh. In keeping with tradition in Schuylkill County, he left his team of reindeer at the North Pole. When it comes to ease of student debt, Pennsylvania doesn't exactly pass with flying colors. A new study ranks Pennsylvania among the worst in the nation for students with the most higher education debt. When she arrived at the hospital in Pottsville, the staff was wondering where the newborn child was. Police arrived here to a shocking scene. It was a brutal death. Security sensors inside the house indicate that Gary Marchuk's son Michael was only inside for about 6 to 8 minutes. Neighbors I spoke with explained to me that Kaplan would walk around almost daily with a shovel and dig holes in the ground. Some neighbors thought maybe it was for a garden, but others questioned if she was planning to bury her mother's body. When they arrived on scene, they found a bloody knife in the sink and discovered they were already too late. Schuylkill County's only homeless shelter is expanding its services. They're angry. They feel players are disrespecting this country, and they say they won't sit back and watch it happen. Right now, we are with the dairy cows. So I'm going to ask Marcia a couple questions. So tell me, why are you here at the fair this week? Remember, when you go outside, wear a hat, because most of the heat in your body leaves from your head or other extremities like your ears and nose, so it's a good idea to cover those up. Slipping down the ice because it's so icy out here. It really is. I want to go back to what it was yesterday. It was so nice out. And now I am shivering. I am freezing. Fans come to watch the race, but when the cars aren't revving their engines, visitors are filling their time with other things. For many people, that means a trip to the beer store or sleeping it off at a nearby hotel. This is Zoe, a 7-year-old Bichon. A few days ago, her owners thought they'd never see her again. But then a miracle happened. On Tuesday, an eagle's talons picked up Zoe as she was playing outside her Bowmanstown home. Her family immediately went after her.
We started searching for a, body. We didn't think she'd be alive.
Monica tells me she expected to find Zoe's remains and wanted to give her a proper burial. But what happened next, she never expected.
I'm like, oh my God, there's a Lord. There's a Lord. It's a miracle.
Christina Hartman was driving on a back road later that day when she saw a fluffy white ball on the side of the road. A dog owner herself, she knew she needed to help. She picked up Zoe, wrapped her in a blanket, and brought her home to warm her up. The next morning, she saw Monica's Facebook post. They arranged a time on Wednesday to reunite Zoe with her family.
She was just great. She kept telling me and hugging me and telling me I was her guardian angel.
It was a miracle. There's more powerful things out there.
Christina found Zoe about 4 miles away from where the eagle snatched her.
I'm not a hero. I just love animals.
God is really there. It's amazing. And Zoe's just a prime example of the goodness that people have in their hearts.
This story could have ended much differently, but Zoe made it back with a few bruises, scratches, and a wagging tail when she saw her owners. Sergeant Brad Lafreniere of Bloomsburg was deployed in March. When he got his orders to head home, he wanted to do something special for his wife, so he recruited some secret helpers. The teachers at Susquehanna Valley Child Development Center played along Friday morning as they brought their classes outside for a fire safety presentation. Everyone knew what was coming, except for Melanie Lafreniere. Her fellow teachers had teamed up with Lime Ridge firefighters for a special surprise.
First, we got their attention with the fire truck.
The plan was in the works for about a month.
She had no idea.
The teachers used Fire Safety Month as a way to get the entire school together to pull off the surprise.
Let's get him dressed up as a firefighter. Let's take the helmet off, and there he'll be.
And the plan went perfectly.
You can see he's just a regular fireman here. He's just a regular fireman that we have dressed up here.
Shock. Surprise, I have no clue.
Brad had been deployed to Kuwait in March and wasn't supposed to come home until Christmas.
A bucket list item, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the area's only lifestyle newscast, PA Live. Today we're getting a preview of one of Kappa's latest productions, Little Mermaid Jr. We're joined now by Hannah Danielowski, who plays Ursula. She's young, but look at this gray hair, people. She pulls it off well. David smells so good in the kitchen right now. Bill Mentz from the Carmel Corner Cafe in Dixon City joins us in the kitchen to make a winter vegetable soup, and this is special because you're only offering it for one day. You are in for a holiday treat. The children of Moving River Ministries are putting on a dramatic stick performance that tells about the birth of Jesus. We are here in the PA Live kitchen today making burgers without actually using meat. Yes. Christian Pelosi from Eden, a vegan cafe in Scranton, is here now to show us how it's done. I'm excited to see this. We all love to eat on Thanksgiving, so we want our clothing to be practical and comfy. The good news is you don't have to sacrifice comfort to still look stylish.
Jalapeno Kibasi, awesome. Joe and Jim, thanks for being here. We want to thank the rest of our guests for being here and you for watching.
Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.